Alright. I think we're good. Hi. My name is Zions. Welcome back to Wind Waker. We have the remainder of the epic quest of Spinky, who is not a hero yet. He doesn't have his name up in the stars. We're getting there. There it is. Yeah, we saved right before a dungeon, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. Ah! I'll just plant these seeds and forget the wizard exists. It's fine. Ow. Hey, what's up? How are you doing tonight? It's been a while since you've been here, I think. Or at least since you've chatted, which is fine. You're allowed to be here quietly if you so please. Back to my car. Yeah. The new Zelda technically came out today, but you know, I'm still keeping to my schedule. I'll play it tomorrow. Hi. You want to be friends? Dang it. Ah, okay. EMR, what is that? It's always interesting to get games early because you pre-ordered. I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about that practice. Oh, Epic Mickey, that's right. That did just come out. Did you get it on the Switch? I'm curious if they kept the Wii motion controls intact for the Switch version. Xbox, okay. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. I never played the original, so I wouldn't even know exactly to expect from the Switch version anyways. You just got ahead, buddy. Ah, there's a button. Are you big enough to step on it? Oh, man. There we go. Had to build up a little momentum first. Ah, yeah. Nothing you can do about that at this point. And this is why game archives and game archives and remakes are nice, but not remakes of a game from a system that could already like play that game. Looking at you, Nintendo, the Mario and Luigi series showing up on 3DS, and PlayStation for putting a PlayStation 4 game on the PlayStation 5 as a new release. That's just bizarre. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Also, apparently they changed the main character's face, which is a super weird thing to do. They just, like, not like new textures, but like she just looks like a different person. Like, I don't... What is that? What's that game called? I've never played it, but I've seen it so many times. What's it called? It's like right on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember it. Horizon. That's the one. Yeah, Horizon, it's just like they're remaking it. It's like, it was... You can play it. We died. We got our head crushed, apparently. Just the original, but better. And it's like... They're selling it anew, instead of just doing PS4 enhanced, or PS5 enhanced, or whatever. Damn. Get up the steps, buddy. You can do it. Stop. Not sure why I'm doing this, but it is an option available to me. Oh, the Epic Mickey, yeah. Well, that's... I mean, it's a Wii game, so that's a long time ago now. So at least you have that reason to remake that, and, you know, nothing is, like, backwards compatible with that game. They're different. Let's just leave it at that. Remaking a Wii game is different than remaking a PS4 game on the PS5. Likely right before the PS6 comes out, even. It's not even gonna be that long. Huh. Yeah, I can't do that. Do think that just yet. He did not make it. I tried. Wait, now these, I know why you're planting these. Because the dungeon item is gonna use these. But the other ones, I think they were just fun. To make sure you end up actually interacting with them. There we go. All planted. Oh, that opened the doors. And got my car kidnapped. Yeah, they definitely could have. Systems have powered up quite a bit since then. Spinky, I'm over here. Hello. You can fit through those bars, I'm pretty sure. So in the Earth Temple, we barely used our strength gloves. Our bracelets. We used it on the boss fight, but in this dungeon, we've been already using the boots a bunch, and we're gonna use it on this thing too. It's really weird how you just don't use your dungeon item that got you into the dungeon in the Earth Temple. Makes him feel a little bit disconnected somehow. But we know there was some cut content around this phase of the game. I mean, that's all we know, but we know it's, you know, a thing that happened. Alright, so we gotta find the dungeon item before we can help the guy out. Guess we'll get started. Oh man. My iron boots didn't save me there. Yeah. I had used half my bombs in that combat room. How did we come out ahead in bombs already? This game really does just give you unlimited ammo. Ah, we cannot proceed. Gotta go this way. Damn. It is kind of funny, speaking of art styles and remasters, it is kind of funny how this game went from, like, oh, I can't believe they went that way with the art style, to, if you touch the art style, there will be blood. Glad we got the magic enhancement. We would not have made that. Oh, why we roll? Dang it. I don't know why he rolled there. I was just trying to put the bow up. Please go up. Thank you. This remaster really could have benefited from virtual notches on the joystick, since the original game was designed with those in mind, and the Wii U gamepad does not have notches. I feel like a little virtual notch action could have been warranted. Oh, okay. We opened the floor. Not what I was thinking was going to happen. We don't have a key. We can't plant these trees. But we can maybe deal with these dancing spikes. Don't. I'm warning you. Hey, that never works. Cool. Oh. I think something different happens if you go through each of these. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That one didn't do anything. That's suspicious. Now, was it just the last one I did, or did doing all of them have that effect? The world may never know. We did get the key we were after, so progress. Oh no, the door has locked behind him. Is this the end for our dear Spinky? An extra birdie bird man. And his friends. Oops. Man, how many wizrobes are in here? I feel like I've shot this guy 4 times. Maybe his one wizrobe friend was extra durable. I don't know. Hookshot. It's got a wrist guard, this game. Wait. That's not a boots, that's a hammer. Well, guess we start making our way back up. Bit of a process. Okay, here we are. Made it all the way back up. Don't get heavy. This. Don't pull it down on your own head. And we get the treasure chest because we don't care about our friend. That's a joy. Okay, now we care about her. What up? Now go. Sow the seed. Do it. Still can't pick up. Do they all have a different face? Or do they all have have one specific face? It's not his face. It's just a face. Guess I'll wander out into the middle of this and see what happens. We. Where do I want him to end up right now? And I guess we can just go through that door that we couldn't do anything with before. Alright, I'll explore the room as Link, and then I'll figure that part out. Oh, we're really up. Look, this. Bam. These spots. Only I had the thing that shows me where they are. You know, the one that doesn't rely on the Miiverse. I wouldn't have to bomb things blindly, looking for statues. That wasn't in English. Darn. Need magic. This dungeon is very magic-centric. Please give me magic. Okay. Cool. Come on. Why is it being so stingy suddenly? There we go. Oh, what'd we wander into? Oh. Oh. Okay, that's useful. Very good. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Just lost communication with the gamepad for a split second. Ah, here it is. Okay. That's never happened before. Just a split, tiny second of no communication with the gamepad. It's charged, so I don't know why. Wait, it's probably gonna hit me. Cancel it if I do that. And now it's gonna explode, I'm just warning you. Don't stand too close to it. Okay, well, every time things exploded on me, I went very far away and ended up somewhere else. Oh, hey guys. Why were there swords on the ground? That was weird. Alright. This dungeon is almost over. Weird. I remember being lost in this one a lot longer. most of the times I've played it. But I'm pretty sure we just go back to the beginning where we planted those trees now. And don't get grabbed by the hands, obviously. We got the dungeon item, we got the keys. One more place, we can go up there. Gotta fly him over here. Ah. Or not. The timer for the fan kept going while we were playing. I thought there was some way to get underneath that. Ah. Oh, we can't reactivate it once we stop. Well, it's still a good lead, so we'll just still do that. I don't think that's the end of the dungeon like I was thinking, but we shall see. It's definitely something to do and progress. Alright. Yeah, I know. I'm busy. Just like a little bit. Did you try using your hook shot? I was going to, after the wizard stopped casting spells at us. Seems like I can just head in here on my own and see what happens. Huh. We do need him. You have to travel separately from him a lot to the same location. This dungeon demands that quite often. Like, you would think he could just follow me. That's not gonna happen. We'll just plant the seed and see what happens. We'll just muscle through it. We don't need no strategies. See? Easy peasy. Easier than trying to get tricky with ice arrows. I saw you up there. You're gonna try and steal them again. You're not funny. You're not clever. He should be able to hide in the tall grass. It should be like one of his things he could do. Okay, now we're here. Hit the buttons. Fan will open up. I think. And then we're at the... Oh, now you can just stand in it? Because I'm not in control of you, is that how it works? Very cool, Makar. Get over here. Weeb. Huh. Why? Why? This is a very busy room. So annoying. He stopped in midair. What is my objective in this room? There are targets everywhere. Man, this dungeon also makes you change items a lot. Like, the Earth Temple barely used the item that we needed to get into the place. And this dungeon's trying to use every item at once. No, not at all. I love how those guys don't even use their shields. They just don't use them. I will name them all Aaron. Well, buddy, you're up. Don't get caught in the forever vortex. Could be a little rough. Man, I don't know why he has to have so much trouble going down the stairs. Look at his little tail. Why does a wood creature need tails? I straight up don't know what these feathers are for. I cannot remember for the life of me. And we haven't found anything either. So... I remember this room. I already know what I gotta do. Yo, what's up? We're in the move very slowly with blocks room. We require the iron boots, but the dashy things on the floor won't let us pass if we're slow. Doing good. Can't complain too terribly much today compared to the rest of the week. Could have done it slightly differently. It would have been a little faster. And you know, tomorrow's Friday. I got to actually play Space Marine because we figured out which missions make me crash and which ones I can actually complete. So I actually got to play the game. Yeah, well, I'm not even getting the worst of it. Some people literally can't play the game. And the patch today addressed nothing of the sort. It was a balance patch only. And I think a couple of minor bug fixes. And it's like, guys, the game's been out for nearly a month, and people can't play it. Guys? But, you know, I get it. Patching a game, patching a crossplay game that is on PC for all those different hardware types, plus also the consoles. It's rough. They probably weren't prepared for this much crashing. You saw a dumb patch today. So they patched out customization instead of fixing issues. That's always really irritating. Like, we got rid of some stuff that was bothering us instead of fixing the game. Sorry. Not sorry. This boss is way cooler than the Earth Temple boss. Ah. Well. I honestly didn't know Red Dead Online was still getting patches. Alright, let's do this. I don't remember the best way to fight you, but we'll wing it. These guys are dopey looking. Ow. That height. Yeah, part Sarlacc. Just the flying, snaky Sarlacc. A little faster if I just ignore them, I think. Man. Blech. Ow. Get it to connect. Oh my god. They were blocking my shot even though they were off screen. The frame rate. I don't know if the original game lagged like this. A lot of dudes. Maybe if I make a big circle around, I can get him before they get me. Kind of ignoring me right now. There we go. They were kind of just hanging out, so I just went for it. Do your happy dance. Yeah. I wonder how they pulled off this rippling, moving sand effect on the GameCube. I mean, it chugged the Wii U just fine. The Wii U did not like that. Hooray! Makar, you don't get to do a happy dance. You didn't help. Okay, I guess you're about to help a little by making the sword glow. That's really what's important. Wow, look at that heart container sitting over there. Not being picked up. Huh. His animation loops properly in this cutscene. I really wonder if that was a thing in the original game. Because in the last dungeon, his conducting animation was broken a little bit. Oh. Ah. Hooray. Your ancestors are most satisfied. Oh. They didn't despawn the Kokiri ghost. He's cutting off half the heart container. I was wondering what that was. I thought it was part of the text box. He's just invisible, but he still blocks the sight line to the heart container. That's a silly bug. Huh. That's weird. Why is the Forsaken Fortress empty? Doesn't Ganondorf live there? Troubling news. Ganon has not showed himself above the seas since Baloo unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. And I don't think that actually killed him. That would be really anticlimactic. What a feeling I have about the princess. Must search for the Trifire stars so we can head back. Alright. There's an evil boat behind you. Did you know that? It has terrible aim. I think we'll be just fine. Just opening up all my Triforce, or all my charts, my treasure charts. I wonder if the teacher's around here at night. It's one of the girls. What's she doing? Just take off, go away. Okay. I'll go over here. I like that they gave you all these places where you could do this while following her. I think she's kind of blind, though. What a thrill. Bam, 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 down, 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 down. She saw me through the wall. This version of the game might be a smidge broken, actually. Or maybe that was supposed to happen. I have no idea. She started moving differently, so I'm not sure. try again. If it happens the exact same way again, then we'll know that was supposed to happen. Sneaky, sneaky. No, maybe that was supposed to happen. I'm not sure what that sound was. For some reason I thought that was the sound she makes when you get caught. Oh. Guess it's supposed to be a cat. Yeah, her running animation changed, so I thought we messed up. She just sort of started gliding, so I thought she was like resetting. Ah, she's thinking about money and fiddling with a safe. And then she reset for some reason. Peek around the corner subtly. We'll never see you. He's also deaf. Thankfully. I guess you really just have to, like, follow her right in there. Or she goes away. I thought she stuck around at this part for longer. Hi. What do you want? You scared me. Are you the kind of creep who goes around at night scaring people? That's just plain mean. Who do you think you are anyway? A night creeping rascal. An ally of justice. I'm not a thief, I swear. I haven't even stolen anything. Well, yet. Please let me go. It was an impulse. That's all. Just a bad idea. Why don't you say anything? Does this mean you're mad at me? Do you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led up to this moment? Quiet you. Sure. I was once the richest little debutante in this town. Did you know that? One day, a monstrous bird came, took me away, where I was locked up, held captive. Father spent every last rupee in an attempt to get me rescued. Every last bit of our family fortune, gone. Every day, from morning until night, Rich people can't go broke like that, by the way. That's just, like, not how rich works. Just so you know. Busy working at the open air shop. At least I'm trying to settle into my lifestyle. Doesn't that tug at your heartstrings? That's kind of funny. That's terrible. Make it worse, some reason I still can't figure out that Slob Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Makes me so mad. I want to do something terrible. Now you understand how everyone else felt seeing you being rich for no reason. Do you understand my plight? Very well. I've been poor forever. Unfortunately, no. But why not? Because I'm on it. Being poor, so poor weakens a person's very soul. Time to quit making excuses. Thank you so much. I didn't have to sink down to the level of a common thief. Never do anything like that again. What an amazing feeling. And she gives us something. Hey, a Bob. Cool. Well, that was worth it. Don't look at me like that. I didn't steal it. It washed up on the shore. I wish my soul could be that beautiful. Is this empty bottle? Goodbye, little ally of justice. Good luck to you. Now to steal from this safe. It's apparently made of wood. Yeah, we all love Toonlink. Oh, the classroom is actually open at night. And she's actually here. What do you know? Here you go. 29 joy pendants. 500 joy pendants. I'll take precisely 20 of them. 20 is my lucky number. Yeah, we got the deed to her cabana. Tropical oasis down south. Haven't made use of it, so you can have it. Wow. Alright. All for those cheap little necklaces. Neat. Southeast. Got it. Own little bachelor pad. That's weird since I'm... How old am I? Maybe it's not weird. I don't know. Right, southeast. To the cabana. Believe it or not, this is required. But only an idiot wouldn't have enough joy pendants by this phase of the game, right? Like, what have you been doing with your life? Yep. We own land in a country that's 99.9% ocean. We might be one of the richest people in the game right now. Now I just need to find the place. 7 out of 10, too much water. That is what they say, isn't it? It did say southeast. Hold on. Private away. There you go. Like, I'm pretty sure I mapped that island at some point. Talking about one of your favorite games. Yeah. IGN also gave Skyward Sword a 10 out of 10. So, I don't know if I would just take their word for it. God, I think it was IGN. I saw somebody did a YouTube series where they looked up the old IGN guides for the Dark Souls games. And they beat the game by following the IGN guide. Wait, which game are we talking about? Oh, Skyward Sword. Yeah, but it's still like... It's like a 7 out of 10 game, though. Right. That's not how you use a chair. This is where I come to thrash. Yeah, when you see a bunch of seagulls, it means something. Just fly towards the seagulls. Go the door the feed for some reason. Oh, unclean, most foul. Don't lay those grungy hands on. Wait, that. What? That's it. Are you the new master? Are you Master Spinky? I'm so pleased to hear that name, Master Spinky. Please be gentle on this fine door. Heart. Okay, weird. Take his hand. Grab his hand. Open the door. Ooh, bathtub. A giant picture of one of the kids from my island. A shuffled up picture of that same child. My very own fancy glittery pots to smash. Oh, and they're actually full of money. Red. Yeah, you know, like, there's a lot of discussion to be made on what ranking Skyward Sword gets, but a 10 out of 10 is absurd. I'm trying to think of some other funny rankings. But, that Dark Souls thing, the guides were, it was like, stats that are commonly agreed upon as being useless. It was like, raise this as high as possible. This is your lifeline stat. You want all of the resistance in Dark Souls 1. As much as possible. Yeah. They did have a couple of, like, cheese strats for the bosses that I wouldn't have expected. And, like, the guy had played a lot of Dark Souls at that point. It's just, the goal was to use the IGN guide and follow it precisely. And they were like, stand here, use the bow, use these poison arrows, and do this. And it's like, it just wins the boss for free for you, and the guy didn't know that. No, that didn't help. Hold on. We gotta make a quick K turn. So we're facing forward again. Why is there such an expansive dungeon under this house? Oh. We did go back to the beginning, but made a shortcut. More tunnels to crawl through. Tunnel snakes rule. Okay. Are we actually going to max out the biggest wallet? Oh boy. Oh, Lordy. Oh. Ninja rat. Why are you like this? Wait, was there a rat in there when I flung? Or did it get stunned from being nearby? Ah! Speaking of Ninja Rat, the Shredder's Revenge Ninja Turtles game got an update and added some characters I've never heard of. There's a couple of lizard characters, lizard mutants. It's a great game. If you like any Ninja Turtles stuff at all, you should 100% play that game. It's also extremely well priced and goes on sale all the time. It's actually just a terrific game. It has a fun soundtrack too. But so they added these two characters from the old TV show that I've never seen in my life. And they're lizard mutants. I can't remember the guy's name, but the girl's name was Mona Lisa for some reason. And they're just two new characters, you know, $3 and change for both of them. Like, alright, I guess I'll get it. I already have the game. A Triforce Shard. Another instance where we would have gotten a map in the original game. I had to go fish it up. It really does make a lot more sense to just give you the shard in the chest when you find it. Yeah, it's a super, super solid side-scrolling beat-em-up kind of game with an awesome soundtrack. Up to 6 players for some reason. I don't know why they went the extra mile to do more players than most games. Online play. It's also, you know, Steam Play Together also works pretty well with it. So, only one of you even needs to own the game. It's absolutely worth it for like an afternoon romp through the story, if nothing else. I think I got all the achievements. I really liked it. I've not played the roguelike DLC they added, though. Yeah, you've run through it before? Yeah, it's a good time. And then you unlock the classic Casey Jones. He was a real freak in the old TV show. And that's the design they went with. Let's see. We'll just follow the chart, see what happens. Actually. Yeah, I haven't played the roguelike DLC, and I haven't, like, seen any reviews about it, so I don't know if it was good. And since that only showed on the gamepad, I guess I should say that didn't help. There weren't any warp points closer than where I am now. So we're just sailing to the next location on the map. There's a little shadow of Tingle's face covering this whole map. Just like underneath the grid lines. I don't like that. In fact, I hate it. Tingle's always watching. Well, because he knows as soon as I get these Triforce charts, I'm bringing them to him and he's gonna get tons of money out of me. Tingle's one of those characters that seems popular, but I don't know if people like him or if they like him ironically. Yeah, and the balloon. He can just, like, get up there and follow you around. He doesn't do that in this game, for some reason. They just sort of ditched that aspect of his character. But yeah, I've never understood the love for Tingle, and I kind of wonder if it's ironic. That said, Tingle actually seems to have a higher chance of getting to Smash Brothers than Waluigi, so... Whoops. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to kill you. It just sort of happened. We also need a Huey Bear. I don't think we have on us right now. Crud. Where is the nearest beetle shop? Straight in the direction that I am facing. Excellent. But yeah, my theory on why Waluigi never made it into Smash Brothers is because I think Nintendo doesn't want Waluigi. I actually think Tingle has a better chance of getting in Smash Brothers than Waluigi. Because Nintendo didn't make Waluigi, and Nintendo doesn't use Waluigi for any of their in-house developments except for Mario Kart. I mean, you gotta convince Nintendo of that. They don't develop those, I don't think. I don't think those are in-house Nintendo products. Yeah, I think they... so he's like in the sports games and the party games, and then Nintendo makes Mario Kart. That's the only game they put him in. It's like Wario has his own series. WarioWare has had like 2 new games on the Switch, and he's not in either of those. Like, I think Waluigi being in Smash Brothers is, like, contingent on him being in a Nintendo game that is made by Nintendo other than Mario Kart. like actually in a Wario series game or a WarioWare series game, and then he's eligible. I don't think it's going to happen before that. I wonder if the Switch 2 is going to have a Smash game of its own, or if it's just going to be like a upscaled remaster. I have no idea what he just said. I was not paying attention. I was just trying to get him to sell me stuff. We should buy several of these. Just in case I mess up. But, the weirdest game Waluigi has been in was when he was the final boss of the Dance Dance Revolution Mario game. That was a whole thing. Yeah. I'm sure they can. But, I don't know. There's just something about even the companies that do like Waluigi and use him frequently, they don't really seem to know what to do with him. He's had several different unrelated personality traits and personality types over the years. But then again, so is Luigi. They've settled on one finally. They've got a pretty consistent Luigi these days. But like if you go back and look at Mario Party 1 and 2 Luigi, it's like, what are they doing with this character? What is happening? Why does he look like that? Mario Party 1 Luigi is like almost unrecognizable as Luigi. It's ridiculous. I keep forgetting I have to hold R the whole time or he starts swinging again. Okay. Okay. Respawn. Oh, but the jelly doesn't. I see. Oh, you looked it up? Yeah, it's absurd. He moves weird, he sounds weird in that game. Like, they had not fully established Luigi in that game, I guess. They were unsure of what to do. He's really tall in Mario Party 1 and 2. So he's, like, super tall. He's got this really, like, loud, screechy voice. He's only recognizable, really, because of the mustache and the L and the green. Like, his silhouette is all wrong. I did see a meme on Twitter, somebody pointed out, if you swap Mario and Luigi's body, Luigi looks normal, but Mario looks like some kind of cryptid. Ah. Dang it. Usually get through that. Oh, they're coming after me. They knew it was me. Why we buy extra healy pairs? Healy. You fear for the palm of your hand. Oh, I mean, you don't have to win every minigame, but you can't win those against the AI without doing the spin with the palm trick. These days, I'd be more worried about your controllers, though. No, I do have to win. Well, now that I think about it, you actually do have to win. If you want to clear Minigame Island, you actually have to beat all the minigames. An Xbox controller can handle it, that's true. You might want to... A lot of the minigame designs relied on the fact that the N64 controller had a notched joystick. Or a notched gate for the joystick. You might want to set up some virtual, like, notches in your software if you want to run it with an Xbox controller. Just like a little snapping to the 8 directions. Just a little bit. So you don't run off a cliff all the time. I think all the popular ones can do that. If you wanted to do it. But if you really want a good single-player experience, Mario Party 2 has a much better minigame trial mode than Mario Party 1. It'd be for nostalgia. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try Force Chart 2. Oh, right. Can't read those. I'm still collecting. Fine. Whoops. Tried to back out of the menu in the Wii U gamepad. Alright, let's just sail straight this way and get all... There are 5 on this row of the map. 1 and then 7. So for the GameCube ones, I want to say 4 was my favorite. I think 7's still GameCube, so I think that made sense as a segue. I've never played Mario Party 3 because the last time I tried to emulate it, it was nearly impossible to emulate accurately. Yeah, I think 8 was Wii. 7 might have been Wii too, but I'm not sure. Four, 5, and 6 might have been the GameCube ones, and then 7 and 8 were maybe on the Wii. I'm not 100% confident on that. And then they got some weird ideas about what Mario Party should be like on the Wii U. That was 10? Yeah, that was the one with the car. God, everyone hated the car. Like, to me it was just like, oh, the game has different rules now, I see. This is a different board game. But frankly, once you play it, it's not good. 8 was Wii, for the 7th. Oh, really? So the Wii only had... How did the Wii only have 1 Mario Party? Or did it also have 9? 9 and 10 might have been Wii U, both? Up, up, up. We passed it. There ain't nothing out here. Also had 9. Okay. Wii U then had... Gotcha. The Wii U also had that Animal Crossing board game where you did nothing except move around the board, and that's it. Super Mario Party. That one was fun. Is there an island in this square? That looks like an island in this square. Where you at, Fishman? I looked down to equip bait. Where'd you go? And then, there were the ones on the portable. There were the portable ones, and those were always like an enigma to me. Like, but I don't wanna. I want to be on the same screen when I'm playing Mario Party with people. The Golden Triumph Forks. That island there has one of these the golden items. Try asking huge graphic stone watcher. That you can even budge the thing. You've got skinny arms. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you. But there was so because the DS had a microphone, there was that game where it like wanted you to do the imitations of the characters, and a YouTuber slash Twitch streamer has a really famous clip of him playing that, and his community has made their own version of that game where you can upload your own clips and like make packs for people to play. I think it's on itch.io. I've been thinking about streaming it, but I'm not sure. Like, I'd have to find the right packs for me to be confident in streaming that. It's called, the Choicer Voicer. I think. That might be what the Mario Party minigame is called. One of them's the name of the Mario Party minigame, and one of them's the name of his game. Oh, hey guys. What are you doing here? Free the nipple. Steal their necklace that for some reason covers most of their chest. I still don't know what those do. I forgot. And I haven't found the NPC that wants them. Oh, good. Wizrobe. Link's thinking the same thing. Oh god, the screen is just fire. I think the Wizrobe might be the only dangerous enemy in this whole game. Mostly because they spawn them in groups and they shoot fire everywhere. I can probably just sit in a corner and shield, and then just shoot arrows though, and just handle it super safe. And it wouldn't be an issue. We did it! We got to use the hurricane spin on something. Now riddle me this. In Smash Brothers, why isn't Toon Link's up B on the ground a chargeable move that lets you move along the ground like Luigi's down B, instead of being a clone of Young Link's up B from Melee? When a move like the hurricane spin exists in this game. Oh, thinking of which this might work. Aw, man, got hit out of it. It did work though. Oh. They just sort of exist now. I shoot the rope? I tried this. I tried this last time. Just forgot. Damn. He's spamming. Tell him to stop. Mom! The Iron Knuckles keep using the same move. I think I'm gonna go late tonight. I do have work tomorrow, but it should be an easy day. Should be. God, I hope it's an easy day. Yeah, and I don't have to go in until a little bit later in the day anyways. Well, I mean, later in the morning, but, you know. It'll be fine. I'm gonna get this whole Triforce tonight. And then I think what I'm gonna do... I don't know when I'm gonna start tomorrow. Because I have some scheduled Space Marine time with some friends. But after that, I think I'm gonna finish this game and then go into Echoes of Wisdom, just straight from there. Oh right, you can do that. You spin the stick while doing a jump attack. He just does the spin attack as soon as he lands. That's cool. Yeah. It's technically already out. For some reason, they started digitally releasing games like 8 or 9 hours before they actually come out. Nintendo's been having a bit of a time of figuring out what they want to do with digital games. Only I could remember. Only I could remember where to get the ghost ship chart. Why isn't there a Pokemon trading card mobile game? Why doesn't that already exist? I know there's a desktop one. And oh, just like VPN over here if you want it. We just don't want a big audience right now while we're testing it. It seems weird that that's not a thing already. Oh, I didn't need to equip the bomb. The bombs are always equipped when I'm on the boat because they put them on the D-pad. Think the boats. Yeah, the one thing about the Pokemon trading card game that I've witnessed that was hilarious is that when it's just when it's like best of one and you're just playing against random people online, you can get away with some really stupid strategies. Because it's like, you're not trying to win a tournament, you just need a positive win rate. And it's not 2 out of 3, so they're not gonna like counter your strategy next time. Unless they recognize you, which... right? So you can come up with like the dumbest strategies, and it just sort of... it works often enough, and that's all it has to do, really. So, I was watching my friend play. He took all of the Pokemon cards out of his deck, except for Steelix, which he put the maximum number of in there, right? And this was in the time of the like EX cards, where you didn't have to like evolve to a certain Pokemon, you just summon it as is, and it's way more powerful. So he would just mulligan over and over until he drew his Steelix, because you have to start with a Pokemon. It's required. If you don't, you mulligan, and then your opponent gets to draw one more card. So, but he didn't care how many cards they had. So he just had he just had EX Steelixes. And the thing about EX Steelix is that its attack theoretically does unlimited damage. Because you keep flipping your coin until you land on tails. So he would just get Steelix in the match right away, because he only had Steelix. And then he would just flip coins. And since his setup was guaranteed to happen, because he only had Steelix, and it's like, you're not gonna win consistently with that strat, but you can pull out a positive win rate, because if you get a bit lucky with the heads or tails, and they can't get their like stuff started. Light the 6 torches. Okay. Like, you're never gonna beat somebody in like a best 2 out of 3 with that strategy. But when you're playing online with random people, it's best of 1. You only have to win against each opponent once, and, you know, hope that they don't remember your username the next time you run into them. Which I'm sure they did. Because what a thing to lose to. Yeah, the Pokemon trading card game has some issues in the online best of 1 format. But that's not really anything to worry about. Most people aren't going to play that way. And it's perfectly counterable if you know people are out there doing that. Oh, I think we're about to get the ghost ship turret. I was just saying I don't know where to get it. I think that's what this is. You can tell because of the dead ship. Orange rupee. Well, that's not a ghost ship turret. Guide the lost spirit of the boat that forever wanders in the darkness. Oh, maybe doing this opens something up outside. Hmm. Yeah. That didn't work. Let me read that sign one more time. Light the 6 torches, dive down to the seafloor. Guide the lost spirit of the boat that wanders forever into darkness. Can't help but feel like I didn't, like, actually finish the puzzle somehow. Even though it gave me a treasure chest. Three, 4, 6. Dive down to the sea floor. Dive down to the seafloor. Ah! He takes the iron boots off. When you jump in the ocean. Scout around as a seagull at least. I've got one more pair. Push up here. That's all it was. But post ship chart here, since I can't remember where it is, and this seems to have something to do with it. Don't really know if we're supposed to be up here. There doesn't seem to be any reason to come up here. What? Oh, we found an invisible wall. Okay. The icon on the Triforce chart is golden ship, so I was looking for these guys. I guess I found them. Hello. Got it. Ow. Triforce chart. we've got the piece that's on the ghost ship. And this one way up in the top right corner of the map. And then we have to fish up the pieces that we found maps for instead of the actual thing. Which will require going to Tingle. If I'm going to keep going, I do need to actually take a break and check on the cat and see why she's been so quiet. You know, stare at the wall for a second, rest my eyes, that kind of thing. Yeah. Maybe. She's been having tummy aches, though. I need to make sure she actually... I need to see if she wants to eat yet. Wrap up this island real quick and then take that break. We just gotta do some of this. That's a fancy hole in the ground for being on an island in the middle of nowhere. Oh hum. Ah, another combat challenge. Alright, we'll leave it here for the break. Okay. Yeah. Chair. Roll. Alright, so it looks like we got ourselves another combat room. Ow, they shifted places. How'd you do that? God, they're so annoying when there's more than one of these. They push each other around and they make your bombs miss. Oh, okay. The summoner ones are honestly not as dangerous. Like, it's really more dangerous when they put like 4 of them in the room and they're all just shooting fire at once. Okay. There's gotta be something you can do with the Knight's Crests after you have the Hurricane Spin. It gives you so many. Maybe Tingle gives you a hint about the ghost ship chart. He is obsessed with charts. He might mention something about it. I need to go over there anyways. I've almost filled up the wallet. Need to offload some of this. You know, they had the foresight to make Tingle Island one of the 4 points at least. You were visiting this place a lot more in the original release. Every single one of these shards we found would be charts you had to pay money for. And then, you know, obviously go find the thing once you have the chart. Yeah, all we need now is the ghost ship one. Oh yeah, the Tingle statue we found. I only got one of them. I think he gives you money for finding those. Hopefully not until after we've spent some money. Why? So horrifying. Is that a good emote for the channel? Just one of their faces. No, I'm not here to play. That fragrant, musty scent. Oh. Sir, you found a chart. Yeah, I will. Please. 398 rupees. What a steal. Become readable. Don't pose with me. Get away from me. Oh, okay. All right. Oops. Forgot one of the charts before I came up here. That's okay. I couldn't jump over it because we were going up a wave. Guess I should have tried to bob and weave. Well, we made it in here. Yeah, it's not really, if you've never played the original, it's really not hard to tell how this part of the game might have been a huge, slow slog. Just finding these charts at these little places, gathering up rupees to have them deciphered. Especially if you only had the 1,000 rupee wallet. So you can only do 2 charts per wallet full. Because you could pretty easily miss the one on Outset Island. And you gotta find the ghost ship chart, which I'm still not sure where it is. That could turn out to be a whole thing. Trying to find that thing. You never know. It should, at some point, just present itself as part of this quest. Like, we should talk to someone who says something about it at some point. Theoretically. I feel like this would have been easier to find on the old map style. Oh, it still shows up in a pillar of light. Okay, we're good. There we go. Nailed it that time. The Nintendo gallery. Hit a switch that's way up high in the forest haven. The only way to do that would be to bribe one of the gulls by putting a little bait on your head. Okay. I haven't actually been doing anything to collect for the Nintendo gallery this whole playthrough. Probably not going to bother. It is a fun little side quest, but it is also a massive side quest. So not a fun little side quest at all. That's what the camera's for. You get, so as long as you get pictures of all the enemies, you can turn them, all the NPCs and enemies actually, you can turn them into little figurines. And it's a whole extra side quest. Whoop. You know, someday I might bother to do all of that. But not today. So we did all this to get higher up on the island. Oh, and it's part of the Sacred Forest Water quest. That's why it was all woodsy looking. I feel like we could just hookshot up here, if that's all that was down there. Not 100% sure we could reach anything. It might be, like, just perfectly designed to be out of reach. Nah. Okay. But one of the pieces is hidden next to that super duper important island that we had to go to, but it was destroyed when we got there. No, since we're here, first. Okay, good thing. We have more gear to snoop around this island. It's unlikely that this is where the ghost ship card is, but I don't remember what's here, so... Pretty sure you can get in there. I feel like in most of my playthroughs I've had the ghost ship chart already at this point. I'm not really sure how to go about finding it either. Gotta be kidding me. Oops. There, that'll put the wind the right way. We might get a 5th heart by the time this runs over. Huzzah! Not what I wanted, though. Just want ghost ship heart. We just go to some islands and feed the fish. One of them's bound to tell us about it. Because there are several spots where the ghost ship can appear, and I think in most of those spots the fish talk about it. And they might hint at where to get the chart. Come around these parts on nights when just a wee bit of the left half of the moon is missing. That's when it appears. Oh, that's all the info. Okay, well, that was a hint about the ghost ship, but we can't really do anything with that information without the chart. I find the one beetle shop on the entire ocean that doesn't have bait. I'm just gonna pass a couple nights and find that ship and see if that actually helped us at all. I'd like to figure out how to find this thing without a guide. Just to rush through it. There it is. So now, if we had the chart, we would just sail into it. And we would get to do a whole thing But since we don't have the chart, it's just a spooky thing to see. Tingle's chart has Windfall Island on it. I wonder if that's a clue. If we mess around over there a little bit, we'll find something maybe. But I, like, actually don't have the foggiest idea. I just know we need the chart. Big treasure there. Thought I remembered opening a chart that showed one of these islands. Ow. I feel like I never really understood what the purpose of these particular islands were. They're just... They look like the sides of a die. And they're full of cannons. And sometimes they have treasure. They also make you sail super slow because you're too close to the island. Ooh, there's definitely an Octorok here. A little faster than spamming the boomerang. A little. If you use the treasure that's hidden on the island here, the thing that vanishes as soon as you get near it, it won't vanish anymore. Hey, we found it. I'm talking about it. That thing that appears the nights when a wee bit of the right half of the moon is missing. Wow. That was pretty lucky. I just sort of wandered over here. I was like, I haven't been to this corner of the map. Let's see what's up. So one thing, when I find what I'm looking for in a game, is that I always want to know how I was supposed to find it. Like, I want to know what was supposed to send me this direction. What was supposed to give me the idea to come over here other than randomly ending up here, because you know Nintendo better than that by now, right? Like, you know they put a thing somewhere that's like an obvious location where it definitely tells you to come over here in some fashion or another. Even if it's something of like a riddle or something like that. They don't just let you meander around their games forever to make progress. So what would have led me to this island? Oh hey, that's why the sunken ship area I was in earlier felt so familiar. Because you are supposed to navigate a sunken ship. Huh. There's something on that island that told me to come over here? It's kind of pointing south, depending on how you look at it. If I had just come straight south from it, I would have ended up here. I'm trying to remember what the sign said. Light the 6 torches, and then... something about going to the bottom of the sea. Maybe that was the hint. The bottom of the sea, as in going south towards the bottom of your map. That's sneaky. If that was the intent, that's really sneaky. I kind of like it. But I still had to find that original island. Oh. But the Incredible chart takes me over there because one of the Triforce charts is there. So I'm supposed to pass that island, see the sunken ship thing, realize that I'm being told a riddle, and then come down here. But, you know, you are supposed to explore the ocean and map out the island, so you'll end up here eventually. And when you get here, you don't actually need anything to explore this place. So I think that's why I always had this earlier on, is that I tend to wander around and find things first. Because, yeah, you don't actually need anything to get through this place. So I probably always just wander in here and get it early on. I wonder if the color of the smoke is a hint. Why is this one so much darker? Well, it did take me forward. I might be on something. Dark. I'm gonna take a chance and break all of these and see. Okay, they all start out dark. I think dark just might mean one that you haven't tried. Oh, they're all light. They're all lighter now. They must just be dark when you first open them. Come on, do spins. I want that damage. And range. Alright. Oh, it's late. Okay. So if we get on the boat and pass time a couple times, ship should appear, and then we'll get the last Triforce piece. Boat, where are you? It's hard to tell where you are on this version of the map. On the other hand, I don't remember what phase of the moon he said to watch out for. I do have one more bait. I could just ask him. I could also check the chart that I just got and see if it's appearing anywhere tonight and just go there. It's a full moon. So do we have a crescent moon island? Marked on our map. Nope. I don't have it. A wee bit of the right half of the moon is... Nope, we're not doing fish acupuncture tonight. I don't have time. You get a heart piece for it, so I might do it off stream or at the beginning of the next stream. So I do need one heart piece. Imagine also doing this part of the game and you somehow didn't find the Song of Passing, which is optional. Oh, that's the night. We did it. That's it. There it is. Full speed ahead. Let's just jump into it. And we're on. Oh, I don't remember that. Hey, floor of this boat might be painted with the souls of the damned. We're gonna need someone to swab it, probably. On the other hand, what you use to swab that, I don't know. So you might just ignore it, if you can. That guy summoned a Stalfos, kind of a big enemy, to just be popping into existence. Killed your boss. Just go away. Some people are too loyal to their company. Right. It's still handing me truckloads of money. Because this would have been another Triforce chart to go get deciphered. Oh, it kicked me out. I couldn't pick up the money. Well, that would have been infuriating if I still had to pay for... Oh, that was a weird time to get that cutscene. Alright, that is a good place to call it. The next stream, I think we've got about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours left in this game if I book it. Because we've got the Master Sword, we've got the Triforce of Courage, we've got the location we're supposed to be going to. That's Hyrule. Which is under the sea. So, I don't know when I'm gonna be on tomorrow. but I will definitely be playing this until it's finished. And then starting Echoes of Wisdom. That is definitely the plan. I actually just don't know what I'm going to start tomorrow, because I'm going to try to get some quality Space Marine time in. And that could go a little late since it's a Friday. Okay. I didn't have to do that to get down here the last couple of times, but whatever. You were just keeping it in your shirt? The Triforce of Courage. Just tucked it gently into your chest. Or putting that in your hand for safekeeping. What's this? There on your hand. The Triforce Beast now dwells within you. It didn't ask for consent. The Triforce Courage... The Triforce of Courage. Proof that you are indeed the true hero. I'm just going to ignore that. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely, from this moment on, you shall be known as the hero of wind. And don't call me Shirley. Man, now I wish I had named him Shirley. Surely, you will now be known as the hero of winds. Surely, hero of winds. Spinky, go forth. To Hyrule, to Zelda's side. There he is. There he goes. Linka Zelda da Spinky. Our hero. So yeah, we're right here. We're just gonna be jumping straight into it tomorrow. Oh, that was a compact and eventful stream. We got all the things done. And I am tired. Man. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about raiding tonight. None of my usuals are probably on. And I got a couple other things I gotta do before I go to bed. So I'm cutting it. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. We'll finish this fight. 20-minutely.